To demonstrate Singleton design pattern, I've created a solution called Singleton demo solution, and I have a class library under it, a C# library that's called Singleton demo class library. I'm going to implement the Singleton class now. I'm going to call this class global settings, and this is my first type of implementation of Singleton, which uses eager initialization. So I got global settings class. Let's make this class public. And to implement Singleton, the first thing we got to do is declare the constructor as private. We could also make it protected, but in this example, we just want it to be private. So private global settings, and this is my constructor. So this is my private constructor. Let's document it as private constructor. And then we're going to have a shared instance or a static instance of the type of this class. So I'm going to define private static read-only instance, or I'm just going to call it, well, let's call it instance. It's going to be of the type global settings equals new global settings. And to expose this global settings instance, in fact, I'm going to rename it to Singleton instance. So this is Singleton instance. And I'm going to implement my public property, which is going to be public static global settings. Actually, it will be called instance of the type global settings, and this is going to expose this property. So all it's going to do is just going to say return Singleton instance. So let's take a quick look at this code. In fact, before we do that, how about we implement another method on this class? It will be public string some property or some setting, because it's called global setting. So let's assume it's returning some setting, and return I am global settings. And let's put a console.writeLine in this method. Constructor of okay, so this is our class. What it's doing is it has a private shared read-only instance. So as soon as this class is loaded, it's going to call this property because it's static, and it's going to load the global setting instance. No other class can instantiate this class, so this will stay. This is something that can be called, the private constructor can only be called here, and then I have got some method on it which just returns a string. But most importantly, this Singleton instance, which is declared as private, can be returned by calling class name dot instance, and this will return this property. So this is the Singleton instance class.